on Discovery Kids.
When sleeping in a hotel built in the 1870s, you should expect to hear a few bumps in the night. But some guests of the Snowball Inn in Knights Landing, California, say that they've heard babies wailing, doorbells ringing, and even claim they've seen a woman who walks through walls. Cheryl and James Furing, the inn's owners, know why.
It's always been the big, haunted, scary mansion. All the children in Knights Landing think it's the haunted house.
The oddest feelings is when windows rattle.
According to the Furings, the windows rattle one at a time. They start upstairs, moving across the front of the house, down to the front door, then around to the side. Has one of the mansion's former residents refused to leave? John Snowball built this house for his wife Lucy as soon as they got married. They were a young couple in love, living a fairy tale romance. Only one thing was missing, a child.
Sound came from the land.
Then when their beautiful daughter was born, John and Lucy's joy was complete. Though John often had to go away on business trips, Lucy's days were filled playing happily with the new baby. Whenever John came home from a trip, it was a special occasion in the Snowball house. Lucy would put the baby to sleep, then go downstairs and listen to stories of her husband's travels. On one fateful night, as John talked, Lucy drifted off to sleep. The next morning, she awoke. But tragically, her child didn't. After that terrible night, Lucy became almost like a zombie.
She was devastated. She blamed herself.
Lucy lived into her 70s and never stopped grieving for the loss of her child. Some say that even death can't bring an end to Lucy's misery. Would that explain the bizarre incidents at this historic mansion? Could it all be Lucy Snowball, unable to escape her guilt and grief? Some guests say yes. Late at night, some guests claim they hear unexplained knocks on their door, as if Lucy were trying to wake them up. Maybe she's trying to prevent another tragedy? Even creepier is one guest's claim that he had seen Lucy's ghost come through the wall, a wall that stood where the door to the nursery once was. Of course, not everyone is convinced that Lucy still roams these halls. But Cheryl Furing says that Lucy has no patience for non-believers.
I had a friend visiting, and we were out in the garden, and we were talking about the spirit of Lucy. And she said she didn't think that Snowball Mansion was haunted.
Right after she said that, the table tipped over. Creepy? Definitely. But is it proof that Lucy haunts her family's mansion? Perhaps a night in the old nursery at the Snowball Inn would help you to decide. Even with all of the bizarre claims of unexplained sights and sounds, these historic hotels still pull in guests from around the world, some of them actually looking for a good scare. And even though there's no proof that ghosts exist, if you spend the night in one of America's haunted hotels, you might want to sleep with the light on.